pleasant day to each and everyone. My name is Karil Lauren Kapungan, and for today, I'm going to share with you an interesting story about why do pineapples have many eyes. To start off, do you ever wonder why pineapple seems to have many eyes? Yes, I know you wondered because I wondered why too. So for today, I'm going to share with you this story entitled A Legend of the Pineapple, or most commonly known in Filipino as Alamat ng Pinya. So this story actually doesn't have any author in it because it is a Philippine folktale. It is a folktale. By means of folktale, it is a traditional story that has been passed down from generation to generation, usually by word of mouth, meaning it was passed down from our ancestors up until today orally. It was passed down orally from generations to generations up until today. Folktales are not based on real-life events but reflect the culture, beliefs, and morals of the community that tells them. So, by this story, I know that you're very interested on how it will go, and I am very excited to share it with you also so that we will be able to get the moral or the lesson of the story. So, once again, the title of the story is The Legend of the Pineapple, or most commonly known as Ang Alamat ng Pinya. So, the summary is that it is about the story that tells of a young girl named Pinya who had a hardworking mother named Rosa, who lived at a tiny hut village. Pina was very lazy and spoiled. She never wanted to help with the chores at home, always wanted to play, and when her mother asked her to do something, Pina always made her excuses. So typical nga bata no nga inyong makita nga ganahan na jud magsigig tuwa. One day, her mother got very sick and asked her to cook some soup. So ning-ask iyang mama, di ba, kay nasakit man. So, dili kalihok iyang mama. Gisugo siya nga magpa-cook unta og soup para maayos siya. But, Pina pretended that she could not find the ladle to stir the food, even though it was right in front of her. So, tungod sa iyahang ka-lazy, tungod sa iyahang ka-tapulan, even though ang ladle na arranged sa iyang atubangan is ninglay siya sa iyang mama nga wala siya kakita para dili siya masuguan, dili siya kaluto. This made her mother so angry that she wished Pina would grow many eyes so she could easily see what she was looking for. So, tungod sa kalagot sa iyang mama, nakasulti iyang mama or nakawish iyang mama og something nga dili unta maayo, diba? But then, her mother's words became true. Pina suddenly disappeared. So after ganing sulti ang mama nga kanang unta daghan kag mata uy para kakita dayon ka sa kung unsa imong gipangita. Nahilom ang balay kay nawagtang si Pina. After ato is pagkabuntag na, her mother's place grew a strange fruit with many eyes all over it. So na-shock na yang mama, asa ta isipin na, nganong naamay ingon ani nga fruit sa akong backyard, uy. Then dito siya nakahuna-huna nga, nakainumdum siya sa iya bitong wish or iyahang words nga nabuhian sa iyang anak. So, this fruit nga nakit-an niya sa iyang backyard, it was later called pineapple, or sa Binisaya pa or sa Filipino, Pinya, in honor of her daughter nga si Pina. Mo nang gitawag siya Pinya. From then on, people remembered the story and taught children to be obedient and helpful, warning them to not be lazy like Pina. And that is the end of the story of why do pineapples have many eyes. So little sentiments lang no about sa story, since makaingon ko nga very different na gid ang perspective if ang children mo magbasa and us na adults na, since right after that Miss Yuri has provided me this task to share to you or to report to you about why pineapples have many eyes. I actually shared it to my younger siblings, which is 6 years old and 3 years old. I shared it with my 3 years old orally, kay dili ko na siya kay ba mabasa. But sa akong 6 years old nga manghod, akong gipabasa niya. And they were the same. Ilahang nakuha sa story after nila gibasa or after nila nadunggan is tingana sila nako nga, ati, dili na jud ko kanang magtinapulan, mutabang na jud ko nimo, ni papa, ni mama, kay dili ko ganahan nga mag-wish mo og something, tas mahimo niya akong pinya. Very, very amusing of how innocent children are whenever they read something. Like, tuhuan gid nila kung unsa ilang mabasahan, di ba? But for us, adults, if even I, nga nakabasa ko balik sa story, even though nakabasa na ko ani before when I was still in elementary, grade 2 or grade 3 ata, nakaingon ko karon nga there was a lot of lacking sa story. Maybe because nakaingon ko nga nganong gi-spoil man siya sa iyang mama o nganong wala man siya tutlui, nganong mo siya gi-discipline, naingon aton hinuon ganon ganon. So nakaingon ko nga if you're growing old, you will have standards jud on what you read. Like, you will have, sa kadaghanan na natong nabasahan, we intend to look for something that will satisfy us. But for children, they see it in an imaginative way, in a creative way. So, I was very amused lang of how the story affected or how the story impacted my younger siblings nga mga bata pa and how it impacted me as an adult. So that is just my little sentiments of the story, and I know or I hope that you have little sentiments also with yourself regarding with the story that I have shared to you. And the elements of the story are characters, Dakabo, the Pina, the lazy spoiled girl, and Pina's mother Rosa, a hardworking patient but gets frustrated with her daughter. Makaingon ka sa story no, sa ilaha pa lang, as ilahang pagka-character, ikaw nga nag-eskwela, you should always be thankful and not be lazy to your parents nga naggasto nimo. If for those students nga ungrateful bitaw or they don't value enough their parents nga nagpa-eskwela nila and mabuhat ra sa unsa ilang gusto without having or helping chores at the house nga unta as childrens do, as childrens see the story, ingon ana sa unta atong makita as even though adult na ta, we need to help our parents, hardworking parents, bisag panglimpyo lang sa balay kay bata unsa sila kakapoy sa ilang trabahoan. Setting na to is their small house in the village, especially the kitchen where Pina is asked to help. Katong wala siya kita sa ladle kay mao ni na. And the backyard garden where the fruit that has many eyes were found. That is our setting of the story. Ang theme is obedience and responsibility. Ikaw as pagkaanak, you know, and I know respect begets respect, but if your parents deserves your obedience and in your obedience, yes, you need to be responsible also with your chores and your works at home. I know it is very tiring na mag-eskwela, but you have also to think that you have responsibility at home. Dili lang kay ibili nimo tanan sa imong mama sa imong papa nga even ang labhanan, even mga plato nga kinan-an, dili mo mutabang. So, be responsible pod. As you are responsible at the school, you need also to be responsible at your house. The consequences of laziness and respecting and helping parents. So, mauna to siya. I know very kapoy mo eskwela, but also think na gikapoy sa imong parents sa pagpangitag kwarta para makaskwela ka. Symbolism: the pineapple's many eyes represent the wish of the mother for Pina to see things easily and not make excuses. It symbolizes of how powerful words can be. Our mother wants what's best for us. And as tatong papa, no? So, we should always be respectful and obedient to them. Kung unsa ilahang mga gusto para nato, but this is only applicable for those parents nga nagpaka-parents gyud sa inyo ha. Kay lisod pud kaayo nga kibaw na mo, magsunod-sunod mo sa inyong parents nga wala da diha or wala nagpaka-parents sa inyo ha. So you know na, kibaw na mo. Pinya's transformation symbolizes how laziness and disobedience can lead to unwanted outcomes. Para sa good na kung ato siyang i-relate ang story sa ato is if dili bitaw ta mosunod sa unsay isulti sa atong parents na nay mahitabo sa ato makaingon ta nga may pag naminaw ko sa akong mama, naminaw ko sa akong papa, ganun. So, for the moral of the story, always be obedient and helpful to parents. Laziness and disobedience can lead to negative consequences, while hard work and respect bring harmony in the family. Agree? Agree. Since if you will be able to reflect also on what is happening in your family, in your house, if your parents are working hard to provide the needs and wants that you have and also your family, mapapugas, tubig, kuryente, tanan-tanan sa inyong panimalay, I believe it is also our responsibility to give back sa tong parents. Mga ginagmay lang butang good nga responsibility to cook for the dinner, wash the dishes, manglimpyo sa sala, manglimpyo sa kwarto. Para bitaw, inigabot nila gikan sa work is they don't have to work also in the house since you have already done that. Your family will be harmonious yet. But that is only applicable once again for those parents or grandparents or siblings nga nagtabang po sa inyo nag-respect and help you to become successful pohon sa inyong life. So, that would be the end of me sharing the story why do pineapple fruits have many eyes? So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something today from me, and I challenge you, if you haven't done it yet, to help out also on the chores that you have at your house. Okay? Thank you, and once again, have a great day to everyone.